Hello my dears, slightly belated AA 2011 video from me. Belated because I've been really busy since I got back. Really busy either sleeping, which was very necessary, believe me, or working to recover my bank account's health, which is also very necessary, believe me. Auto Assembly 2011. You know, I struggle to encapsulate how much fun it is without just repeating myself about previous years, because it's always fantastic. There was a slightly different energy this year because of shit that was going on. There was the riots. I won't call them riots. It somehow conflates them. It makes them bigger than they actually are to call them riots. This wasn't fucking riots. There was nothing ideological behind it. It was fucking looting and very little else. And it didn't sort of strike me until I arrived in Birmingham and was driving through the streets in the bus, and I could see all of the windows and the storefronts that have been kicked in and smashed and burnt and whatnot. This sort of thing just doesn't happen here in the Midlands. Generally it doesn't. The sociological and political climate in the Midlands is as temperate as the weather, meaning that it's just a sort of grey malaise for the most part. It's quite shocking, but that I think is for another video. I will be going into my thoughts on all of that at some point, I'm sure. Also, people had a hard year this year. A lot of the regular attendees had not just because of the economic shit, jobs gained and lost, but other things happening in people's personal lives. So there was more of a sense of people not just enjoying it, but needing the company and the support and just the ability to just kick loose. And that's what Auto Assembly provided for a lot of people this year, which is great. It was so much fun. It always is. And it was great to have so many people there. There were lots of people who couldn't attend for one reason or another. Lots of people who I'd gotten used to seeing there. And that was really sad. I really did miss you guys. You know, it's always good to catch up with you. And I hope we get the chance at some point before the next Auto Assembly, certainly. But good God, I know that I promised footage from Auto Assembly this year, because I did take my camera with me. You know what? I was having too much fucking fun to bother filming anything. That's absolutely true. So you're going to have to put up with me telling you about it and making you incredibly jealous instead. Oh God. As well as all of the people I regularly go to see, and that's why I go to Auto Assembly. It really is people before plastic for me. I could easily just go and not buy anything and not even go into the convention hall and be quite happy. I don't go for like the special guests or anything either. That sort of thing just doesn't interest me in the least. If I happen to meet one of them and they're kind of fun or whatever, then great, then I'll have a chat with them, but otherwise don't care. I go to meet the people I know from here, from YouTube, to meet the new people who are cropping up, and to meet the people I already know thanks to YouTube. It's just a massively intense social event, and a lot of these people are people that I only get to see once a year or once or twice a year, and it's so weird when you get there and it's like you never left. You just fall into the culture, and the whole ethos of it just catches back up with you, and it's as if you never left. It's so fun just to sit on the balcony with a Bacardi and Coke in the hat. The rant hat came with me this year. Just chatting shit and just having fun. It's exhausting too to engage on that kind of intense social level for so much, but it's so much fun. I can't emphasize enough. People who don't like bots should come to Auto Assembly. If you can get to it, come to it, because you'll have fun. You'll just meet people and you will chat about everything under the sun. That's what I do anyway, and it's just incredibly intense and wonderful. But good God, it was great fun meeting so many new people there as well. People who I was dying to meet. Dave, Schmiesno #1, SMS #1. I really wanted to meet Dave this year because I love his videos. I really, really like Dave's videos, and if you haven't seen them, go and check them out. Him and his fabulous other half, who I know quite well, who I met before, Helen the Melon, who is just fab. She is wonderful. I really, really like me Helen. She is an awesome lady. And I love the fact that they come as a package now. That really makes me happy. I just want a Dave and a Helen in a box that I can take home with me. That would make me very happy, actually. I got to have a bit of a chat with Dave, which was great. I really like him. He has very fantastic eyes, does Dave. He has a face like a cartoon character. He can sort of mold it and transform it and do fabulous things with it. I like Dave a lot, and I would really love at one point to have like a proper one-on-one chat in a more sort of quiescent environment, I suppose, where you can really get to grips with shit and get philosophical and crap. It was great fun meeting you. Dorian, Vigadeth, didn't get as much chance to sit and chat with you as I would have liked, but it was great seeing you. You have fabulous hair. It's even more fabulous in person than it is on your videos, and it looks particularly fabulous in your videos. Fab hair. Brad Exilian, who does the most amazingly elaborate stuff with editing. He puts fucking effort into his videos, and he deserves so much more respect and attention than he currently gets. His videos are awesome. They're so funny and witty and beautifully put together. He is a stunning video maker here on YouTube. It was great to see you, man. Really good to see you. And just everyone, all of the people I already know from YouTube, who I've developed these wonderful relationships with over time. I went with Ray. He was kind of my consistent buddy throughout the course of Auto Assembly. We sort of took ourselves off an 8 at particular points when no one else was. I think it's fair to say actually that Ray and I probably ate properly. We're one of the very few people at Auto Assembly who actually ate well. We went and had a fantastic Italian at one point. I had a seafood risotto that was fucking delicious. Anyway, but yeah, it was just so much fun having people who I could play with a little bit and bitch with and talk utter wank with whilst incredibly pissed. Oh, that is so much fun. That's what I miss, you see. That's what I really miss. You can only do it with people like you get at conventions, when there's a commonality between you and all of the parameters break down, and you know that you're a complete geek and that you're a complete child at heart, and everybody's there for the same basic reason. Something happens socially and you just let go and everything's fun and everybody's wonderful, and there's alcohol flowing and there's other things flowing occasionally as well. And everything is cool. Everything is fun. It's a place where Auto Assembly really is a space where relationships develop and grow and mature, and it's so cool. It's so much fun. I love seeing people being unabashed in their enthusiasms. That fascinates me more than anything else. I mean, I'm enthusiastic about it myself, obviously, but I love to see how other people's enthusiasms manifest and what they like to do and what they get from it. I like that. Adam, God, Glasgow philosopher, fuck me, he is a talented boy. Jesus, he came on the it was the Friday, I can't remember, but he turned up and he brought these toys that he'd manufactured from bits and pieces of other Transformers and other toys, custom jobs that he'd made, and they were fantastic. They were awesome things. I want them. I really want them. And particularly Manticon. This robotic Manticore that he cannibalized from various different toys and Transformers and things. It was gorgeous. Jeez, so many people. What really touched me was that Adam bought my the magazine that has my short story in it that was recently published, that I edit for at the moment, and got me to sign it. I thought that was really cool. That ego, Adam, the hat can't contain it anymore. Ego, believe me. Oh God, that was really sweet. Lots of people actually who seem to be fans of the channel who were coming up. Phil, it was really lovely to meet you, man. Yeah, there are quite a few people who got me to sign stuff this time round, which I thought was really sweet. It was lovely to talk to you all. But yeah, it was just stunning. I'm going to try and avoid saying specific names if I can, because if you say one person, you kind of have to talk about everyone. And if you talk, then you'll miss someone out and everything will go to shit. But there were some people who I hung around with more than others, and they really made the assembly for me. You know who you are. Naughty, naughty people. Awful, bad influence of people that you are. Bringing me out of my shell and making me do things I would never, ever, ever do, because I have standards. Of course. Yeah, it was stunning. And also I have a fuck ton of plastic here, which is also really cool. The least of which, I'm going to sort of do a run through of my haul, of course, as is tradition. Least of my haul was definitely this guy. He was dirt cheap. This is, you know what, I think his name's Hardhead. He's one of the Dinobots from Beast Machines, I think. What he actually is a cheap ass retooling and repaint of Beast Wars Dinobot. They've basically taken Beast Wars Dinobot and put what looks like, well, a pie on its beast mode head. What it's supposed to be is a Pachycephalosaurus. It doesn't look like one at all. It's a bit cheap, it's a bit shoddy, but I like it. I don't know why. He's very cute. This guy I love. He's one of the only Beast Wars Predacons I needed from this haul. This is Mantera, and he is fucking lovely. He is a big old praying mantis, and I have a thing about invertebrates. I really do. I'm very frightened of spiders. Very frightened indeed, but I love them, and I know a lot about them as well. I'm very knowledgeable about spiders and invertebrates and things. I love them, and transformers that turn into insects and things, they do it for me. The Beast Wars stuff that turns into insects and crustaceans and arachnids and shit. Yeah, like that a lot. So he gets my vote. Like him. Very, very cute. From Will, the Ghost of Starscream, one of my very close, not just a friend on YouTube, he's one of my close personal friends actually. I'm very fond of Will indeed. He's a very sweet guy. He makes great videos here on YouTube, by the way, like Exilian. His videos are really well edited. He does like Transformers stop motion animation things, and they're really good. The Ghost of Starscream, I'll see if I can find a link out here. Go and check him out. Will's cool. He's the brother of Ominous Voice. I'm sure many of you know Ominous Voice, and Will always has fabulous hats. Will brought me up this thing, which you may recognise actually. I had this before, but I broke it because I'm a heavy-handed child. I broke it, and he very, very, very kindly brought me up another Rat Bat, which I bought from him. It's very nice, Will, thank you. I loves me some Rat Bat. Now, oh, this guy's weird. He's cute. He's a little Beast Machines toy. One of the few Vehicons I don't have. I think I have them all now, actually. I think I've got all the Vehicons. This is a cutie. This is Spy Streak. Lovely. He doesn't have any hands, which irks me usually with Transformers. But this guy doesn't really need them. He has a big-ass claw and a big-ass missile launcher. That's okay. Don't mind that at all. Lovely colour scheme, and his jet mode is just to die for. Very, very nice. I like Spy Streak a lot, and if there are any repaints out there, and I'm sure there are, I'll be picking him up because he's sweet. He's a cute little Vehicon. I like cute Vehicons. This guy, I already got a hold of this guy once, and I gave him away as a present. This guy really, you know I was talking about invertebrates before. This is Insecticon from the Beast Wars. Fucking lovely. He turns into a scarab beetle, and he's just utterly brilliant. It's one of those Beast Wars toys that looks completely organic, and I like that. I really like that. And his transformation, he's tiny little thing. I think he'd be a basic by today's standards. He basically auto-morphs. You just flip him around and he transforms, and it's great. It's brilliant. And his little crossbow thing splits in half and goes inside of his shell. I'll be reviewing him at some point, I'm sure. I love this guy. One of my favourites from this year's haul. In fact, all of my favourites from this year's haul are the small ones. I've got a lot of basics and things which I'm enamoured of. I'm enjoying them greatly. This guy. Love it. This is the original Tarantulas. Actually, this is not the original Tarantulas. It's the original Tarantulas mould, but this is actually the anniversary repaint, which I needed. He was dirt cheap, he's complete, he's in great nick, and he's fucking lovely. He's a spider. He's an arachnid. Spider formers make me go a wet wobbly one. I love spider formers. There aren't many of them, but apart from Crystal Widow, I've got them all now. I need to get Crystal Widow, and that's it. I've got the lot. So, anyone who can fix me up with a Crystal Widow, I'll buy that off you. Definitely. You can leave out the shit thing she comes with in that box set, though. That oil. Is it oil slick? I don't know. It's a pile of shit. I don't want that. Oh, there he is. Tarantulas. This is a fab toy. In fact, what I think I'm going to do is do like a joint review of Tarantulas in this mode and in his Transmetal mode. Yes. That will keep me going for a while. I like Tarantulas, he's a great character, and he's a spider, which is also beautiful. What else did I get? Oh, yeah! I got the 2-pack of Tankor, and where did I put Obsidian? No, hang on one moment, I'm going to have to cut this while I go and root around my Transformers for fucking Obsidian. Mo. Yes, sorry about that. Obsidian. That's not Obsidian, you twat. I haven't even had anything to drink today. That's the Obsidian repaint. And I'm sure you'll agree, infinitely better than that sort of horrible, toxic green colour scheme. This version of him actually used to be an Autobot, apparently, and eventually succeeded in taking over all of Cybertron. But that's for the review. This is his enforcer, Tankor, who is a gorgeous repaint of Beast Machine's Tankor. Look at that Energon damage on the gun. I like that very, very much. These two are Decepticons as well. They're Unicronian Transformers, and that does it for me very, very much. Ooh, yes it does. What else have we got going on here? This bed is sort of covered in bots at the moment. I've got no room here. There's a pizza over there that's cooling. There's a book there. There are shit everywhere. Yeah, I'm actually going to have to move out of this room very soon because of the shit that I don't have room for. Oh, God, I'm such a hoarder. I'm such a man in that regard. Anyway, back to the plastic shit. This was actually a gift from the Redoubtable Nick, True Phantasm. This is the Universe repaint of Striker, which was one of my definite wants from Auto Assembly this year. This is the first thing I got. Didn't have to pay a thing for him. Thank you very much indeed, Nick. She's lovely. She's even better, actually, than the one I previously reviewed. So, yeah, I'll probably do her, Tankor, and Obsidian all together, since they're all part of the same vein, the same kind of universe. Yes. I also got this. I love this. Oh God, I love it. You know, I like insect formers and lizard formers. This is a Fusor that's both a lizard and an insect. This is Buzzclaw. I don't know why I never picked him up before. He's fucking lovely. He's really cool. One of my favourite Beast Bots now. He's so playable. I love him. Related to him are these guys. This is also Buzzclaw, but this is the repaint of him from the Descent into Evil BotCon exclusive set, where he is repainted and rebranded as a Decepticon. He's one of the last Insecticons. I love it. I love the colour scheme, I love the bot, and there's another one, there's even another one, there's this repaint of him. This is his bot mode. This is him as Dirge, the last Insecticon leader, apparently, before the Decepticons were disbanded. fucking love it, love it, love it. I want the Virulent clones now as well. I thought these were the Virulent clones, but they're not. There's actually a 2-pack of others that are the Virulent clones that go with them, which are just repainted versions of them. Want them badly. So if anyone can hook me up with them, I'll be very, very pleased to pay through the nose for them when I get paid. What else did I get? Oh, this is I suppose the pièce de résistance. This is the biggest thing I bought. This is the most expensive thing I bought. And he's fucking lovely. Oh, where are you, my beauty? This is Clench from BotCon, blah 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 blah. I don't know what BotCon he's from, but he's from one of the BotCon sets, the G2 BotCon set. He is a remold and repaint of Onslaught, Universe Onslaught, and this, oh god, this is better. It's just better. It suits the character better, the colour scheme is better, the plastic is better. It doesn't have the annoying electronics, they've taken those out, yay. It's lovely, this thing. Big, beefy, weighty Decepticon bot. This is what I like about Transformers. It's what I want from them, and I'm very, very, very pleased. So yes, that's the haul from Auto Assembly 2011. Quite small compared to previous hauls, but that seemed to be the way this year. Not many people were buying as much. I certainly wasn't. But what I've got, I'm dead pleased with. But more than anything, I just loved having fun with people there, and I had so much fun. I got to play and be silly with so many people, and to be a bit serious with people as well, and talk about crap. Oh my god, was it just a blast. I loved every second of it, even those moments when I had a fucking headache, which I did through a lot of it. It was amazing, and thank you so much to everyone who deigned to chat with me and spend time with me and listen to my meanderings. It's always a pleasure. And now it feels like Christmas is gone. It feels like some massive, the thing that I enjoy most every year has gone for another year. I'm sure it'll come around very fast, but I really am. I'm counting down the days. I really am.